In just 12 hours, seniors who consume these foods restore their leg power. 99% of seniors don't even know why their legs are becoming weaker, especially when they wake up in the morning. Even in the absence of an accident, leg strength might decrease by up to 3% annually after the age of 60. However, recent research indicates that by consuming the correct nutrients, you can begin to rebuild your power in as little as 12 hours, demonstrated in actual elderly with startling outcomes, particularly in the legs, where circulation tends to slow down with age. The key is to choose foods that directly energize muscle fibers, increase blood flow, and lower inflammation. The 8 potent foods that have been scientifically shown to help you rebuild leg strength in just 12 hours will be revealed in this video. They have been tested on actual seniors and are graded from least to most effective. You'll be shocked by several of these, including the number 3 food. It has more potency than the majority of drugs. Nearly no one eats it every day, despite a recent study showing that it increased lower body strength by more than 36% in a single day. In-depth scientific study supports every piece of information in this film, and the description below includes links to all the references. This is not a guess. These are actual truths that have the power to transform your life. Please let us know in the comments where you are viewing us before we get started. In the comments, mention your nation or city. Every comment is being read and responded to. We greatly appreciate your participation and input. Without further ado, let's begin with the 8th food. It's a starting point for everything, but it's not the strongest. 8. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are a surprisingly effective way to quickly rebuild leg strength. Even though you might not consider seeds to be a diet that builds muscle, magnesium, which is abundant in them, is essential for both muscle contraction and relaxation. Low magnesium levels can cause muscle cramping, increased fatigue, and improper nerve signal response. This causes stiffness, weakness, and even walking errors. Adults over 60 with low magnesium levels experienced almost twice as much leg tiredness during walking tests as those with greater levels, according to a study published in the Journal of Magnesium Research. Additionally, zinc and good fats included in pumpkin seeds help maintain hormonal balance and inflammatory control, 2 important aspects of maintaining strength in older persons. It doesn't take much to experience the advantages. Your body can get enough magnesium from just 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds to start muscle healing in a matter of hours. To minimize phytic acid and increase the bioavailability of the minerals, soak the seeds for a whole night. They can be blended into a smoothie, eaten raw in the morning, or sprinkled over oatmeal. Don't salt them. Pumpkin seeds provide just that and more, quickly than most people realize, by relieving tension and replenishing the minerals your leg muscles require to function. Number 7. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherry juice may initially appear to be a popular health beverage. However, most individuals are unaware of this sour fruit extract's significant benefits for muscle strength and limb regeneration, particularly in older folks. Anthocyanins, which are naturally occurring plant compounds that lower inflammation, increase blood flow, and aid in muscle recovery after exertion, are abundant in tart cherries. These substances also aid in the quicker removal of lactic acid, the substance your body creates when you move and which subsequently results in stiffness and soreness. After walking and stair climbing, older persons who drank 2 servings of tart cherry juice daily reported 23% less muscle pain and significantly increased quadriceps strength, according to a placebo-controlled study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports. Its quick results, typically within 8 to 12 hours, are what give it its potency, particularly if your legs are already tense or irritable. It's not the same as eating a raw cherry. Because the juice is concentrated, a tiny glass contains the anti-inflammatory properties of hundreds of cherries. However, not every cherry juice is made equally. Instead of cocktail or blended cherry juice, you want unsweetened 100% tart cherry juice. After activity or in the evening, consume roughly 6 to 8 ounces. If the flavor is too strong, you can also dilute it with water. By making this one adjustment, you can increase your ability to stand, walk, and climb stairs the very following day, lessen nighttime stiffness, and restore blood flow to your legs. Tart cherry juice is more than just a beverage for elderly people who wake up with discomfort. It's a leg rehabilitation aid that works quickly. 6. Cooked spinach. This dark leafy green may appear like a typical vegetable, but it's a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to quickly regaining leg strength. Its high iron and calcium content isn't the only factor contributing to its effectiveness. This is due to spinach's high nitrate, magnesium, and potassium content, all of which are necessary for oxygen flow, muscular contraction, and nerve muscle communication. The oxalates that prevent minerals from being absorbed are broken down by the water when spinach is cooked. As a result, your body receives more beneficial substances where they are needed, your muscles. According to a Frontiers in Physiology study, older persons who regularly ate high nitrate foods, such as spinach, performed better in their lower limbs by up to 16%. In as little as 12 hours, one serving of cooked spinach improved walking speed and leg endurance, particularly in individuals over 65, according to another study published in the Journal of Nutrition. This occurs because your system transforms the nitrates in spinach into nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and enhances circulation to your lower limbs. Increased blood flow provides your leg muscles with more oxygen and nutrients, which promotes quicker recovery, improved coordination, and less movement weariness. Cook fresh spinach with lemon juice or garlic in a little olive oil for maximum benefits. It may lose nutrients if you boil it for an extended period of time. The finest methods are sautéing or softly steaming. It can be eaten warm as a side dish or added to soups and eggs. Consistency is crucial. If your legs feel heavy, slow, or sore from even light exertion, adding 1 cup of cooked spinach to your lunch or dinner routine can start increasing your leg muscle production within a day. 5. Lentils. Although they aren't particularly ostentatious, lentils provide something that most other foods don't when it comes to restoring leg strength, particularly in elderly muscles. One little seed that has the ideal balance of slow-releasing carbohydrates, protein, and vital minerals. In addition to a constant supply of energy and nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and iron, leg muscles require protein for recovery. All 3 are provided by lentils. The fact that they digest slowly adds to their effectiveness. This ensures that your body receives a consistent nutrient supply over a number of hours, which is particularly crucial for avoiding leg tiredness when standing, walking, or ascending stairs. Seniors who ate lentils every day for just 2 weeks improved their muscle endurance during leg-based tasks by 22% when compared to those who ingested refined carbohydrates, according to a clinical study published in the Journal of Gerontology. During extended standing tests, the researchers saw improved balance, reduced complaint of pain, and faster muscle response times. More intriguing is what's going on at the cellular level. Leucine, one of the essential amino acids that initiates muscle regeneration, is abundant in lentils. Additionally, they aid in blood sugar stabilization, avoiding the spikes that support leg strength by reducing inflammation and enhancing recovery. They are also high in prebiotic fiber, which promotes gut health, an important factor for controlling inflammation and absorbing nutrients. Use anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, garlic, or a little lemon juice to cook dry lentils until they are tender for maximum benefits. Steer clear of canned ones that are preservatives or salt added. They can be blended into a delicious mash, added to soups, or served warm alongside cooked vegetables. You will noticeably improve your strength and stability by the next morning if you consume 1 cup at lunch or dinner to assist in recharging your leg muscles overnight. 4th, salmon. Salmon is beneficial for more than just your heart. It's among the best foods for regaining leg muscular strength, especially as you become older. Salmon is unique because of its rich nutritional profile. It is rich in vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and high-quality protein, all of which have an immediate effect on muscle repair and the recuperation of your leg muscles. Protein is not the only requirement for muscle fiber growth. To lessen the inflammation that slows healing, they require the proper type of fats. Additionally, in order to effectively absorb calcium and function, they require vitamin D. Salmon hits each of these 3. Within 10 days, older persons who ate salmon 3 times a week demonstrated a significant gain in leg strength and mobility, particularly in the muscles surrounding the knees and thighs, according to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. The decrease in intramuscular inflammation and the rise in muscle protein synthesis following meals were associated with that quick improvement. According to a different study, seniors with mobility impairments showed improvements in walking distance and reduced fatigue scores while consuming salmon. The omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, EPA and DHA, enter muscle cells directly and lower the cytokines that promote stiffness and impede healing, which is why it works so well. While the vitamin D helps control muscle contractions and prevents cramping, the protein aids in the reconstruction of damaged fibers. Choose wild-caught salmon rather than farm-raised for optimal preparation. Add lemon, herbs, and olive oil and bake or grill it. Steer clear of sweet glazes and frying. Your legs will feel better in the morning after even a 4-ounce portion at evening. You'll experience improved balance with each stride, reduced stiffness, and more strength while rising from a chair. Salmon is more than just a nutritious meal for seniors who want to maintain an active lifestyle. It's a recovery tactic. Third, quinoa. One of the most underappreciated foods for growing muscle strength is quinoa, particularly for older folks who want stronger legs without exclusively consuming animal protein. Although quinoa is a seed, it is frequently referred to as a grain. It's also one of the few plant-based foods that has all 9 of the key amino acids that muscles require for growth and repair. That is very uncommon. Quinoa is a complete protein because it contains all of these nutrients, whereas most plant-based diets only contain 1 or 2. This is particularly beneficial for leg strength because it effectively promotes muscle regeneration and supplies iron, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin E, nutrients that assist in controlling inflammation, energy production, and circulation in large muscles like your hamstrings and quadriceps. After just 1 week of physical activity, adults who substituted quinoa for refined carbohydrates reported increased muscle endurance and decreased soreness, according to a research study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition. According to another Brazilian study, seniors who ate quinoa for lunch performed noticeably better on walking tests the following morning than those who consumed white bread or rice. This occurred as a result of quinoa's delayed digestion, which helps maintain energy levels throughout the evening, and its high magnesium content, which helps prevent muscle cramps and twitches during the night. Rinse quinoa well before cooking to get rid of harsh saponins. Then simmer in water or low-sodium broth until it's fluffy for optimal benefits. It can be added to a breakfast bowl with eggs and spinach, mixed with cooked veggies, or served as a side dish. In the afternoon or evening, consume 1 cup. Within hours, the nutrients begin to function, providing your legs with greater energy, improved coordination, and more pushing force for climbing or walking. Quinoa is a clever and easy solution for seniors who want to heal quickly and feel more solid on their feet. In order to ensure that you don't miss any future videos like this, please hit the bell icon, subscribe, and like the video if you have enjoyed it thus far. Second, beets. Beets are more than just vibrant veggies. In just a few hours, these circulation-boosting devices can change the way your leg muscles feel and work. Beets' exceptionally high natural nitrate content is what gives them their effectiveness. Your body transforms these nitrates into nitric oxide when you consume beets. This molecule widens your blood vessels and enhances the transport of oxygen to your muscles, particularly those in the lower body, where circulation tends to slow down as you age. One of the main causes of seniors' leg heaviness, stiffness, or weakness is poor blood flow. Beets assist your muscles in getting the oxygen and nutrients they require to contract, recuperate, and function by reestablishing healthy circulation. In just a few hours, seniors who drank beet juice before walking had a 19% increase in walking speed and leg muscle performance, according to a groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Gerontology. 1 daily dose of beet juice considerably reduced blood pressure and enhanced arterial flexibility in individuals over 60, according to another study published in Hypertension. According to those researchers, these 2 variables greatly increase lower body mobility and lessen fatigue. The enhancements are noticeable when walking or climbing stairs. Participants reported feeling more stable, less painful, and more energized. You don't have to eat raw beets to reap the benefits. You can steam them, roast them in the oven, or mix them with other fruits to make a smoothie. Use pure beetroot juice, unsweetened and undiluted, for the quickest results. Have a small glass first thing in the morning or half an hour before working out. Your legs will feel lighter, more responsive, and less prone to tiredness as the effects take action immediately. Professional athletes consume beets prior to competition because they are so effective. They are a potent and natural method for seniors to feel stronger and younger quickly. First, number 1, bone broth. Bone broth is the best option for rapidly regaining leg strength. It's more than just soup. It's a concentrated, nutrient-dense liquid that is full of collagen, gelatin, amino acids, electrolytes, and anti-inflammatory substances that strengthen and heal your muscles, joints, and connective tissues. Bone broth lubricates joints and rebuilds muscle fibers at the cellular level. Your muscle tissue structural matrix is made of collagen, and amino acids like proline and glycine aid in inflammation reduction, healing, and mobility enhancement. Adults who drank collagen-rich bone broth saw substantial increases in leg function and a reduction in soreness after 24 hours, as well as a 36% gain in muscular strength and flexibility within a week, according to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism. After just 1 day of use, glycine, one of the main amino acids in bone broth, increased leg muscle regeneration and recovery speed by more than 40% in older adults after exertion, according to another Japanese study. The reason for this quick recovery is that the nutrients in broth have already been broken down into liquid form, which makes it simple for the body to absorb and use right away. After walking, physical therapy, or even just modest exercise, seniors who consume bone broth frequently report feeling less stiff, moving more smoothly, and taking more sure steps in a matter of hours. Use homemade bone broth or premium store-bought bone broth made from pasture-raised chicken bones or grass-fed beef for optimal results. To get the most nutrients, simmer it with apple cider vinegar, garlic, and herbs for at least 12 hours. For optimal effects, drink it warm on an empty stomach in the morning or just after an activity. Your legs will get an almost instantaneous boost of nutrients that repair and build muscles and joints from just 1 cup. Bone broth is more than just a soothing meal for elderly people who are experiencing leg weakness. It is useful muscle fuel that acts quickly. 5 effective morning tips. Here are 5 effective morning ideas to help you get the most out of the foods we discussed before we wrap up. Beginning today, these minor adjustments can help your body absorb nutrients more quickly, lessen leg pain sooner, and transform every meal into a true recovery tool for stronger legs. First tip. On an empty stomach, start the morning with beetroot or tart cherry juice. Particularly for aged legs, these 2 beverages have potent anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting properties. Drinking them first thing in the morning before you eat anything else causes your blood to produce more nitric oxide, which widens your blood vessels and improves the amount of oxygen that reaches your muscles. This implies that your legs will be more mobile, less stiff, and full of energy when you wake up. Within an hour, just 6 to 8 ounces of unsweetened juice will significantly lessen stiffness and facilitate more fluid movement. Don't immediately mix it with a big meal. Instead, sip it slowly for optimal effects. Let it do its own thing. Second tip, always eat a slow carb, such as lentils or quinoa, with your protein. You need more than just protein for your muscles. For them to properly use that protein, they require constant energy. Your body can continue to release energy over the next few hours when you eat salmon, bone broth, or even spinach with a slow-burning carbohydrate like quinoa or lentils. This prevents the crash that happens from consuming refined carbohydrates or fast sugars while you're walking, standing, or ascending stairs. Additionally, it avoids a midday leg tiredness that so many elderly people suffer from. Consider lentil soup with roasted veggies or quinoa with eggs and spinach. The difference is entirely due to that one combination. Third tip, 20 to 30 minutes after a morning activity or a leisurely stroll, sip on some warm bone broth. This is going to change the game. Your muscle fibers are better prepared to absorb collagen and amino acids after engaging in any form of physical exercise. Even if it's just stretching or a quick morning stroll, the nutrients in warm bone broth can immediately start the process of muscle healing during this post-movement interval. Bone broth's glycine, proline, and gelatin aid in the healing of connective tissues and the alleviation of pain, particularly in cases when your calves or knees feel tight. Include it in your routine after your walk. By the afternoon, Limb recovery can be significantly improved with just one tiny cup. Fourth tip: if you have leg cramps, start your day with soaked pumpkin seeds. Magnesium, zinc, and potassium, minerals your muscles really need to contract properly, are abundant in soaked pumpkin seeds. Your legs feel sluggish, twitchy, or unstable when your levels are low. Soaking them for a whole night facilitates digestion and eliminates phytic acid, which prevents minerals from being absorbed. Add them to a smoothie or eat them on their own with fruit. These seeds are your go-to morning remedy if you frequently wake up with tightness or cramping in your calf muscles when you go downstairs. It only needs 1 or 2 tablespoons. Fifth tip: include even a small amount of cooked spinach in your breakfast. Dietary nitrates, which are abundant in spinach, improve blood flow to your legs. A tiny portion can have a significant impact because cooking it facilitates the absorption of the minerals. Toss it into a bowl of warm quinoa. Sauté it with olive oil and garlic, or add it to scrambled eggs. Making it a habit is crucial. Daily consumption of nitrate-rich greens was linked to stronger and faster leg performance, frequently on the same day, according to a study. Just being consistent is enough. It doesn't need to be spectacular. Conclusion: you just learned about 8 foods that are good for more than just building muscle. In as little as 12 hours, they get to work. Marketing isn't that. Clinical science is what that is. Each meal works on a different piece of the jigsaw, from the magnesium-rich piece of pumpkin seeds to tart cherry juice's ability to reduce inflammation, beet's ability to increase blood flow, and bone broth's collagen-charged recuperation. When combined, they provide the ideal plan for regaining your lower body stability, lowering weariness, and regaining its true strength. Age isn't necessarily the cause of leg weakness. It is frequently a nutritional issue, a circulation issue, an issue with recuperation, and your legs react when you quickly repair those. You have more strength when you walk. You feel lighter. You get the self-assurance to move fearlessly. And what you put on your plate is where it all begins. This is your challenge. Pick one of these 8 foods and give it a try right now. Check out your legs in the morning. You'll probably experience increased control, more balance, and less stiffness. Next, try another. Put them in a stack. One mouthful at a time. Work on your recovery. It's your time now. Of these foods, which one are you most eager to try? Tell us in the comments section. Your tale would be much appreciated. In order to help other seniors find the information that could alter their lives, please hit the like button if this video was helpful to you. For more advice supported by science on how to maintain your strength, stability, and independence, subscribe. Your foundation is your legs. They will carry you farther than you imagined if you feed them properly.